Imagine you're a project manager tasked with organizing a large dataset for your team, but you're struggling to keep everything in order. This video will help you tackle that challenge by showing you how to use lists to effectively break it down into its components and obtain clear, actionable insights. Welcome to our video on creating lists in Excel. In this session, we'll consider the importance of datasets and lists, showcasing how to effectively use these tools to manage your data. Whether you're organizing data for work, school, or personal projects, mastering lists in Excel will improve your productivity. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain the concept of lists in Excel and their role in managing simple, linear data structures, create and format lists in Excel for clarity and readability, expand basic lists into datasets for advanced analysis. Let's get started. So what exactly are lists in Excel? Simply put, a list is more often used to manage simple, linear data structures, a maximum of 2 columns. Think about a list of your favorite books, a grocery list, a list of items to remember to pack, a to-do list, or even a list containing sales figures for the last quarter. Lists help us to organize and analyze data efficiently. A dataset is a broader term that refers to any structured collection of data, which is more complex than simple lists. For example, if you have a list of full names of birthdays, and you have another list with the same full names, but this time with addresses, we can combine these 2 lists with the common relationship being the full names and end up with a complete data set of 3 columns where you can see all the information in one go. This data set is now organized in a tabular format. So why use lists? You can use lists for both personal and professional purposes, enhancing organization, efficiency, and analysis. For organization, lists help keep your information tidy and well-structured. For example, you can create a to-do list with due dates and prioritize the tasks by placing the most urgent items at the top. For efficiency, lists allow you to quickly sort and filter data, making it easier to find exactly what you need. For instance, if you're tracking yearly expenses, you can easily filter for all fuel-related costs much faster than manually going through each entry. You can highlight your data range, add a filter from the Edit group in the ribbon, and then select the drop-down arrow next to the Expenses column heading. Here, uncheck the Select All box, check the Fuel box, and then select OK. For analysis, lists facilitate easy calculations and insights. For example, with a grocery list that includes budgeted amounts, you can quickly sum the total expected cost, eliminating the need for a calculator. This can be done by selecting the cell below your data, in this case it is C46, and then while holding the Alt key on your keyboard, select the equals key on your keyboard. The sum function appears and you can select Enter to accept it. Let's create our first list together. We will practice with capturing some weather-related statistics. Start by entering your data in a series of rows and columns. For our example, we'll have columns for season and average temperature. Now enter the seasons in column B and the average temperature for each in column C. And just like the rainbow after a storm, we have a neatly presented list of the average temperatures per season. Although lists can be somewhat limited in harnessing the full potential of Copilot, you can still leverage Copilot as a guide to performing tasks like formatting or basic calculations. For example, simply ask Copilot to bold the column headings. Select Enter to execute the prompt, and finally, select Apply. In this video, we explore data sets and lists in Excel, discussing their differences and the benefits of using lists for organizing and analyzing data. We noted that Copilot currently cannot handle lists unless they are formatted as tables. Learning how to create and manage lists is crucial for improving data handling skills. With these techniques, you can enhance your ability to manage datasets more effectively. Now it's your turn. Try creating your own lists in Excel to manage your data more effectively. Whether for sales tracking or financial analysis, applying these skills will elevate your data management.